What's your reaction to her comments today?
Well, it was a genuine one of surprise when we heard the Minister's comments this morning. And I have to say, the picture she seems to identify when she goes into nurseries is far different from that which I see on the regular occasions in which I'm in our nurseries and those of our members. What the Minister seems to see as children running around seemingly without a sense of purpose. We, people who know about how children learn and how they develop, recognise that actually what is going on there is part of the socialisation, part of the development, and part of the communication development that's essential for all children as they prepare to go to school.
But is all of it kind of positive play, or is some of it just being left to get up to all sorts of mischief without any kind of guidance whatsoever?
No. Clearly, effective early years provision is a balance. There has to be elements of adult-led directed learning, and that usually takes the form of key persons working with a small group of children for a period of time. But children are children. They have huge amounts of energy, they are inquisitive, they are creative. That opportunity for them to determine what activities they want to do, to run around, to burn off that energy, is essential for their effective physical development, their social development, and the attitudes and dispositions. And I have to say, of all the children I have met, I don't think I've ever seen anything which alludes towards a generation of ill-mannered children.
Well, the French model is the one that's been mentioned a lot today in discussion about this topic, and they're saying that all the teachers at nursery schools over in France are graduates, they're trained teachers. Surely you can't disagree with Elizabeth Truss that having someone who has some specific training and looking after preschool children is a bad thing?
No, absolutely not. And clearly there is the drive, and we would support it, for graduate-led practitioners across as many settings as is possible. But that's not to say that clearly the other issues in terms of the number of parents who are with their children and also the activities that take on, there are qualities as well as qualifications that are essential. And children learning effective manners, respect for their peers and respect for adults comes from a wide range of activities rather than just anything which is to do with formal learning.
Well, we've asked our viewers for their questions on this topic, and we've had a tweet from Neil Dutton. He tweeted us to say, surely parents should be teaching children manners, not nursery staff. Would you agree?
Well, clearly, 2/3 of a child's life, more than that, is spent with the parents. And we've always said that effective early years education is a true partnership between the practitioners and the parents. What should be happening is that the work that's done by the practitioners in the setting complements and builds on the atmosphere and the home learning environment that the children have at home. So clearly there is the responsibility on the parents and the staff as well.
Well, a recent survey in America said that people who have good preschool education go on to flourish later in life, far beyond their contemporaries who perhaps haven't had such a good start in life.
All the research on both sides of the Atlantic and to do with anything around brain development all show that the early years are the most important area of a child's life. Getting this right is absolutely central to all child's effective life as they go forward. And part of that is around the focus that the government has quite rightly put on the prime areas of development. So those are the ability to communicate with your peers and with adults, the physical development and the socialisation. Getting those two right, the children will be fine.
OK, Michael Freestone, many thanks for your comments this evening.
Thank you.